After a successful launch in 2021, EHEDG decided to offer another free series of EHEDG Connects online webinars this year. And I'm delighted to invite you to register for the webinar of Hui Zhang, who works as a hygiene expert at Unilever's Supply Chain Quality Center and who's also the chair of the EHEDG working group Cleaning Validation. Hui, before we dive into your webinar to promote your webinar, can you tell us what your daily work at Unilever entails?
Our group, we are responsible to set up the quality standards regarding the hygienic processing, so which include hygienic design and cleaning and disinfection, to help people to understand the quality standards, and also to supervise them if the standards are implemented. So our task is also to educate the people, help them to building the capabilities to implement these standards in their daily job.
Well, you are quite well known within the EHEDG community. You're very active within this community. But for those who are watching who are not yet EHEDG company members, what is your affiliation with EHEDG?
In the EHEDG, I joined several working groups. One of them is the hygienic requirement of the CIP installation. Another one is the training and education. But I also chaired the working group of cleaning validation. The main task of that working group is to develop a guideline of cleaning validation.
Why is cleaning validation important in the first place?
Cleaning validation, it is really essential steps to help the food industry to eliminate the risk which may threaten the consumer safety and may affect the product quality.
What does cleaning validation actually entail?
Actually, it contains several different activities like monitoring, like verification, and finally, you also need to make sure that the cleaning is validated.
What exactly are the differences between monitoring, verification, and cleaning validation?
Monitoring is to observe what has happened during the cleaning. So it is kind of in-time analysis, and then verification is to get evidence that the cleaning and it is happened as that document designed, and then the validation, it is to get the evidence that the cleaning works well.
Now, let's dive into the contents of your webinar presentation. What can we expect to learn from you?
In the webinar, we would like to explain the basic principle of the cleaning validation. And then we will present the master plan of the cleaning validation to help the people to conduct the cleaning validation systematically with the structured approach and step by step. And finally, we will spend a little more time to focus some key steps in the cleaning validation master plan to give people a little bit more practical example.
Now, a little more about this master plan for cleaning validation. What is its purpose and what components does it contain?
In this webinar, we also spend several 7 minutes to explain the master plan of the cleaning validation, which contains the protocols, the execution, and also the reports. What content is important, which steps they are essential. For the protocol, for the execution, for the report, etc., and if needs, for revalidation.
Now, those who have already attended one of our previous EHEDG Connects online webinars know that each webinar consists of a webinar presentation of 30 minutes and a Q&A session of also 30 minutes. Hui, what kind of questions do you expect to get in your Q&A session?
I think that people may ask how many times they need to do the validation, and how can they find out the worst case. What is the best way to take the sample, to do the sample analysis, etc.
Thank you, Hui, for providing this sneak preview into the contents of your upcoming EHEDG Connects online webinar. The stage is yours. Please invite our viewers to register now.
I would like to invite you to join our webinar of cleaning validation. The presentation will be 30 minutes, and then we will have another 30 minutes to answer questions. So you are also welcome to post your questions now here. And then during the webinar, probably we will have an opportunity to answer your question. So looking forward to meet you online.
Dear viewers, if you know an expert, an absolute expert in his field of expertise related to hygienic design, we are still looking for some extra presenters for this year. So if you know somebody, please send us a message at this email address down there. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.